President Cyril Ramaphosa has urged women to lead the fight against social and economic ills facing the country. Ramaphosa making this call on his keynote Women's Day address just yesterday. Newzroom Afrika's Mbali Thethani was there, or tracking the story, and found this report.
It has been 65 years since South African women from all walks of life marched to the union buildings, challenging the introduction of the apartheid pass laws. In commemoration of that historic moment, in his address, President Cyril Ramaphosa highlighted the problems faced by the women of 1956, but further adds that women of this generation are faced with a new struggle.
It is a struggle for equal rights, dignity, economic liberation, and freedom from violence. Women have always been instrumental in the advancement of the human cause. They have played a crucial role in the struggle for freedom, for justice and equality. And yet it is women who always bear the brunt of inequality, discrimination, marginalization, poverty, and violence. Like the women of 1956, the present generation of women must lead the struggle for a society that is free of these ills.
Last year, as the pandemic ravaged the country, gender-based violence took center stage, with many cases of abuse against women and children increasing under lockdown regulations, forcing government to take action through its national strategic plan.
Over the past year, in partnership with civil society, we have worked together to give effect to the 6 pillars of the National Strategic Plan. Although the launch of the plan coincided with the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic, we have nonetheless made progress. As part of the work to provide justice and support to survivors of gender-based violence, 32 regional courts have been designated as sexual offences courts in various parts of the country. Around 3,500 family violence, child protection and sexual offences investigating officers have received specialized training to do their work.
Ramaphosa says great strides have been made in creating business opportunities for women.
Government has allocated approximately 21 billion rand over the next 3 years to support the 6 pillars of the National Strategic Plan. A critical pillar of the plan is to ensure women's economic and financial inclusion. One way we are achieving this is by creating procurement opportunities for women-owned businesses within the public sector's supply chain. Last year we announced that 40% of public procurement should go to women-owned or operated businesses. And we are calling on the private sector to make a similar commitment to enhance the empowerment of the women of our country.
The President says that an economic assembly will also be launched later this month to identify supply chain opportunities for women-owned businesses. He has further called on South Africans to build a country in which women will enjoy all rights. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Mbali Thethani in Johannesburg.